Hi everyone, it's Lehman with Lace Covered Skies. I'm here today with an estate sale haul. This was a really fun haul. This lady, I feel like she had really good taste, and I didn't get tons of each item, but I got a good variety of like bits and pieces, especially of fabrics, and they're different from what I normally find. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm starting with the best, so I'm not saving the best for last. But this was probably my favorite find out of the whole thing. This just reminds me of the 70s or something that someone would have had in the 70s, because I feel like my mom might have had something like this. But I think it's like a bedspread, and it's made of this sheer fabric. And then on the underside, it's just a sheet. It's just a plain white sheet. It's pretty thin. It seems like it's a bedspread that would have gone over all the blankets or something like that. And there's some white edging here. And there's a really thick border. So it's a white border that's very thick. And I feel like when I was a little kid, I saw that a lot. And then the main body of the bedspread is this fabric, sheer yellow with embroidery. And it's a huge piece. It's probably a queen size piece. And I think it's so pretty. I think this would be so pretty as a cover for a journal. Like, I don't know how I would I would probably do it as a soft cover journal, but there's tons of material here to work with, and then even the border is really cute. So I loved finding this. So pretty. I think it's not going to fit in the camera where you can see all the print, but all these embroidery pieces all over. It's just so pretty. All right, so I got that. And then I got some of this floral fabric right here. I think this will just be really useful. It's a huge piece. I like the colors, and I like the fact that it's kind of a cream color, tan cream in the background. So got that. And then I found this, which I think is so pretty. It looks like it might have been part of a curtain, but it's sheer fabric with velvet flowers. It seems very 80s to me. And then I got this piece right here. I'm not sure what kind of needlework this is. It's not crochet, I don't think, but it just looks like all these little areas are woven, and then there's big squares. I think that'd be cool for a vintage journal. Then I got this wide lace, which I always look for wide lace. I think they're so pretty. And it looks like this. And it's a pretty decent amount. It looks like it was part of something. But yeah, I loved finding this. I have this blue material with little roses on there. And the fabric is a kind that kind of puckers. I'm not sure what kind of material that is, but I thought that was a little bit different from what I normally get. I found this pink corduroy fabric. It's kind of like a corally pink, and I love that they mixed this coral color with the red and the green. It kind of seems unexpected, but it works really well. And then in the front, there's a little bit of lace, pink lace. So that would be cute in something. Then I found this cool handkerchief. I love these types of handkerchiefs. It feels very vintage to me. I like how there's a border both in the print as well as on the edge. I think I came across a whole bunch of these types of handkerchiefs at a yard sale. So it wasn't even an estate sale. It was just a yard sale. And I picked out a small pile of what I liked. And she was going to charge me $50. So this, I think in my bundle right here, was probably a good deal. I'll tell you how much all of this was at the end. And this little bit of fabric with strawberries on it. I always love fabric with strawberries. And then I got this piece right here. It's all embroidered. Embroidered on a sheer fabric, it looks like. And I thought this was cool. It's this little print that I love. And it's like a rough texture on the fabric, and I like that it's cream in the background. But yeah, I like a lot of these fabrics with the little print on them. But this I feel is a little bit different from what you normally see. And then I got this. It's like a hand towel. Well, it's folded like a hand towel. It looks really old. I haven't cleaned this yet, so this one does look really soiled. How do you guys clean things like this, linens with embroidery and things like that? I'm thinking of at least like soaking it in cold water with soap and maybe like vinegar or something like that. If you guys have any advice on how to clean these, I'd love to know in the comments down below. This is really, she had a lot of this kind of fabric, and it's a sheer fabric with like velvet polka dots. I feel like this is very 80s. People would wear, well, little girls used to wear dresses with sheer sleeves like this. I love it. And then this fabric, I think is so pretty. I love the colors. I love the little print. And I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but there are raised polka dots on here, like white polka dots. I think it's so pretty. Just that added texture and detail. Then I found some of this pink fabric. And there's also detail on here, like a little bit of texture. I think that's so pretty. She had a lot of scraps. And this I think is really pretty as well. Yeah, I just think she had a really good taste. Like, it was not a lot of each thing, so it kind of feels like everything she had she really used up. And they're just so pretty like this. It looks, I mean, it's a woven material, but the way the image is on here, it looks like a painting, even though it's woven. And I love that it's a light teal in the background. It just feels very vintage to me. And this says that it's from Waverly Fabrics, and that looks like Good Housekeeping right there. But I think it's beautiful. I wish you would have had more of these. And then here's this sheer material again with the raised what seems like velvet polka dots. And again, this is very reminiscent of dresses that girls used to wear in the 80s with the sheer sleeves. Then I got this. I don't think I like this as much anymore. I'm not sure why I picked this up. But I think maybe it would go well in a botanical journal. Just the flowers in the background. And then I got this piece. It looks like crocheted lace, crocheted or tatting, but it's a big round piece. And each of these sides is so cute. And then I thought this was super cute. I got it mainly for this fabric. This, again, the small prints again. And I just like this color combination. The little hearts are cute. But in the front is this patchwork. And it was a pillow. Love it. And I thought this was super adorable. This fabric is just it's so charming. Very whimsical. The color is this lime green that you would think wouldn't look good, especially with this dark green, but it just goes together perfectly. And they're little shorts with snap buttons on the bottom. I love this collar. And I love that the sleeves are ruffled with this type of detailing. I feel like this was very 70s or 80s, this type of sleeve. Yeah, but I love this piece. And this is from Vert Paradise. It's 12 months, 100% cotton. I think I'll have a hard time cutting into this. And then this wide eyelet fabric with this little piece of trim, like scallop trim. And this, again, is sheer fabric. It's very stiff fabric. And there's like a little bit of print on there. It's very worn out though. But there is texture here as well. And then this fabric, it has those raised polka dots again. Does anyone know what this type of fabric is called? So pretty. And then this, love the colors. It seems like it's an outdoor fabric, but I love pinks like this. And especially that it's in a bit of a more masculine fabric, and the color and the print is so feminine. I like that a lot. And then I found some pink felt. I think this was vintage felt. She had bags and bags of them, but I didn't get any of the primary colors. I just got this pink. And then here's some embroidery, which I think is adorable. It's very used. There are stains on here, but I am thinking of scanning some of this. I want to figure out how to scan these. But super cute. And then again, more of this sheer fabric with the polka dots. These polka dots, there's a little bit of texture, but it's more of a shiny. There's like a sheen to it. A shiny polka dot. So I think that was it for the fabrics, but I also got some paper things. So I got this cookbook, which I've been on a hunt for cookbooks, especially with cream colored pages or typewriting font. And the inside of this, there's a cute book plate right there. And then it is on cream paper and it is a typewriter font. So I made sure to pick it up. I'm trying to see if there's copyright or anything like that. No. Okay, so got that. And then I got this adorable wrapping paper, vintage wrapping paper. Originally, it was at Gemco for 27 cents. I don't know, does this look 80s? Maybe 70s, somewhere around there. But I love the colors, I love the pictures. It's baby gift wrap. I seem to find a lot of baby gift wrap. And then I found this book, which I actually had this book like in the late 90s. It was gifted to me, but it was a green one. And I've been thinking about that, like wondering where mine is, because I think this would be perfect for junk journals, because on the inside, and it's it's like probably from the 90s, but I think this would be perfect for a junk journal, even a vintage junk journal, because these images would go, but they have little spots like this where you put your pictures. And I don't know if it goes through the top, so you can put your pictures in here. I really wish I knew where mine was. But this would be so cool to put something in the middle and use it as a pocket or a tuck spot on a junk journal. Super cute. The minute I saw it, like I knew what it was because I had one, but I just snatched it up. I think it'll be so much fun to use. And there's a lot of pages in here. Copyright 1996. And it is a very thick, like, page. But so cute. I wish they made these nowadays, even though it's all digital now. All right, then I found more wrapping paper, baby wrapping paper. I think this is so adorable. The green color, it's unexpected. The style of illustration, just super cute. Love it. And then I got a little bit of this. Looks like maybe a wedding. And then some more baby. Love the style of illustration here as well. Very cartoonish, but cute. And then this I think is really pretty. I think it's scanned images because these aren't drawings. It comes off as drawings, but I feel like they took pictures of this. And then I know I said the bedspread at the beginning was my favorite find, but this might be a tie. This find might be a tie. And there's a bunch of stuff outside. Someone was looking at this. This was in among the books. Someone was looking at this. I mean, she was looking. And then she just put it back. So I went over and I snatched it back up. And I thought maybe she put it back because it was empty, but there are quite a few dolls left inside. And even if there wasn't, this alone is worth it. The cover. They're paper dolls, lace-on costumes. I think I saw someone have something like this. I think Gina at the Rebookery. And I never thought I would find something like this. But it's so cute. I'm trying to see if there's like some kind of copyright. It was originally $1.29. You probably can't see that. But it says $1.29 there. And see if there's any other details. Oh, there's Roman numeral dates right here. I think this might be, okay, the L is 50 plus the X 60. Maybe it's 1969. But let's go ahead and look at the dolls. There should be 3 dolls, so all the dolls are here. And just a note, this is a collector's item. This is not intended for kids. I'm going to be using these in journals that I make for adults to buy. Not sure that me saying that will make any difference, but super cool. Like, it's so new. Only some of the pieces are torn out, and there's a ton of pieces in here. This is so cool. So when it comes to this type of paper doll, because I see a lot of paper dolls that are scanned online, and I wonder what the rules are for that. Because I know with books, isn't it like before 19, like one of the early 1900 years, like 1923, don't quote me, but it's like, if it's before that, then it's not under copyright anymore. I wonder what it is for paper dolls, because I would love to be able to scan this. But 1969 isn't that long ago. If anyone knows, I'd love it if you could leave a comment down below or something. These would be so cool, scanned. And some of it is damaged, but there's so much in here, and this could be easily fixed. All right, I hope you enjoyed my haul. I know I haven't been going to a lot of estate. Okay, so sorry, I can't talk. But see, this is laced on. So she's wearing a dress. I know I haven't been going to a lot of estate sales lately. Oh yeah, and everything I showed you today, I paid $10 for all of this. I had like a whole old new stock thing of fabric. It was like still on its cardboard, where you would, if you're at Joann's, you go and ask them to cut a piece for you. So I had that big piece in there, and it upped my total to like $18, and I didn't want to pay that. So I asked him, what if I just don't buy that? Can you give me this for $10? And he said that's fine. So I thought that was still a really good deal. I got lots of little pieces of fabric, and the wrapping paper is all adorable, and I love this. So I thought it ended up being a pretty good deal. And I haven't been going to a lot of estate sales. I'm trying to limit myself. So it's going to be like, I won't have as many as I did on my channel, but I really hope you enjoyed this one. I thought it was a really fun one. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below. And thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time. Bye everyone.